that there? Hopefully it'll stay. I don't know. Trying to get you situated, phone. There we go. Okay. So give it a few minutes for somebody to join me. Got some people yesterday. Got some strange comments yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but like earlier today. So I suppose I will read until somebody comes on here. I am currently reading Sailor Moon Volume 11. This is actually the front cover because it's manga. It's in English, but it's, set like the style that they have in Japan. So it starts this way. Hello. I am reading Sailor Moon. I have also done some writing early today. I managed to get a few paragraphs in there. I'm thinking of changing the title of the series that I'm going to be starting. Yeah, so originally I was calling it Phantomville, but I'm not really feeling that one anymore, and I know it's kind of close to some other things that people have titled things, so I made a poll on my community tab on here of different possible titles that I could be using. I think some of them I picked were like Shadow Creek. I think I had Phantom Creek in there if I wanted to keep the Phantom thing. I think I had either Darkness Creek or Darkness Lake, one of those two, or actually maybe even both. So yeah, if you guys could go to the poll, tell me what you think sounds the coolest. I mean, ultimately, it'll be my decision, I'm not sure if you're trying to say hello, but hello. The first book in the series is going to be about jackalopes. And I'm going to make it where some books kind of tie into each other. But really, most of them can be read like individually. So it's gonna like center around like a town, but it's gonna be different characters you can follow depending on the book. There's gonna be some reoccurring things, themes, characters, etc. So I want to keep the spooky name. I haven't found the exact title that I want for, you know, the book itself just yet. Like, I'm getting an idea of the series title, but not the individual book. I'm pretty sure that Jackalope will be in the title, but I'm not sure what else is going to go along with that just yet. Yes, I have no idea what that means. Yeah. I think it's starting to flow really well. Happy birthday. I hope it goes well for you. Not really sure how you guys found this channel, but like I've said before, I know YouTube has like new features or whatever. So maybe it's a little less limited. But anyways, happy birthday, Nick. Message is held for review. What is the message? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Not really sure why you put it. Unless that was an accident. Let's see. Um, okay. Let me see this on the one. Hello. So this person got flagged for something very inappropriate. So this one is going on timeout. There you go. Yeah. Anyways, hello to you and everyone else who is sending normal comments. 'Cause that's freaking weird. I don't even know why you would put a racial slur there, especially to somebody that, well, you shouldn't say it to anyone, but makes even less sense when it doesn't like fit that person. It's just weird, like racist and weird. But racists are strange people, so what are you gonna do? Anyways, I hope the people that are watching this watch my other videos, my regular ones, because I have book reviews, movie reviews, I have vlogs. I haven't done like regular vlogs for a while. Kind of miss doing that. But there's not a whole lot to do or to go to really vlog right now. But for those of you who have watched my channel before, I have mentioned that I'm no longer doing book wrap-ups, that I'm going to be doing individual reviews, just because with wrap-ups I feel that you have to kind of rush to get a certain amount done in a month, so you have a wrap-up to do, and I don't get to talk about everything that I love in a book because I have to make time to talk about the other ones. So, yeah, I'm gonna just do individual reviews for a while, and I'm kind of behind on reviews. Not super behind, but I have like a couple to do, right? Because I have Bleach Volume 3 to review. And I think maybe one other that I can't think of just right now. But I also have movie reviews to do. I have to do some... I think I'm going to stick to wrap-ups for movies because I'm going to do more detailed reviews on the other channel, which is Popcorn and Earbuds. And that's where the more spoilery stuff, if I have anything to spoil, will be. It's going to be there. So yeah, look for reviews coming soon. Oh, it was a book called Through the Woods, which is another, Hey, how are you? Hello to you too. Which is like a YA graphic novel. It, I guess you would call it like a horror novel or a spooky one, whichever you want to call it. I think it was well done. It definitely had a creepiness to it. It was a little more, how to put it, darker than I expected. Fine, madam. That's good. Always good to hear you guys are doing good. I'm all right. Excellent. Yeah, I don't have like a regular video to do, but I felt like I needed to put more on YouTube, and I thought, why not see if anybody's up and ready to chat. But as I was saying, I am in the middle of a few books, like got Sailor Moon Volume 11 here. I've heard of this character. I think it's Chibi Moon or something like that, but I've never seen the episodes with her. I'm pretty sure they made episodes with her in it, because I know these have like the Starfighters, and yeah, I never watched those, but I'm pretty sure that not all of them aired here in the US, or like they cut the season off or something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen them on TV before, but not like a whole season. And I can't remember who people said that Chibi is supposed to be. I thought maybe she was like another one of like, you know.
Are you to cook up that hamburger meat?
I will, yeah.
What are you doing?
On my YouTube.
Oh.
I'm talking about writing and my books.
Huh?
Talking about writing my books I'm reading.
Oh.
Yeah, anyways, I thought this character was like a sister to, you know, Minnie Moon or whatever, but now I'm hearing that she's supposed to be like another, like, I don't know, version of Sailor Moon, so I don't know. It sounds complicated, but I'll figure it out. She looks cute. Just been kind of like flipping through the pages to see some of the artwork. I love some of these pictures in here. Just like the random like fashion magazine looking kind of things that she does in these. There's another one. As I'm sure the Sailor Scout. So I'm almost to 9,000 words on my Jackalope story. It's a slow process, but you know what? I'd rather have it be slow than rushed and terrible. you know. I like all kinds of books. You know, I'm willing to read all different kinds of genres and stuff. I'm not crazy about romance. It's fine as a subplot. I just don't read those like Walmart ones. That's what I kind of call them. But as a subplot, it's fine. But yeah, I'm open to most genres as long as it's a good story, you know. I will read YA, adult, middle grade, even enjoy some picture books. So yeah, I do read them. I've gotten more into like manga, and I'm slowly getting more into comics. Comics are a little bit harder just because they have different authors and everything. Whereas typically manga's written by one, so there's usually only like one version, if that makes sense, right? Because like a lot of your like superhero ones, that's like a big thing in comics, right? You know, there's different storylines and everything, and you know, different authors have different takes on things. The general story usually, you know, is the same, but there are different takes on it. What like best books? Are you asking like what my favorite books are? Or what I think like the best like genre is? Um, if I have to pick favorite books, that's kind of hard because I have like go-to books, but I do love like a lot of them, right? So, favorite books, Zombies versus Unicorns, which is, you know, an anthology. It's a book of short stories. I really enjoyed Kiraval, Three Dark Crowns, The Lunar Chronicles. Um, the Hunger Games is probably my favorite ever. The Giver was good. I love Goosebumps. So, all different kinds. If I have to pick genre, that one's kind of hard because it really varies. I guess I lean more towards maybe like contemporary slice of life kind of things and fantasy and like dystopian mainly. Also, I'm trying to get a little bit more into some nonfiction stuff, but I really am a story person. So, mainly when I read something that's not like fiction, it's mainly a lot of like spiritual stuff, right? Because, like, I'm reading Exploring Celtic Druidism right now. And this is pretty interesting. Not even that far into it yet, but I definitely like stuff like this. Because I have read stuff like The Idiot's Guide to Wicca, Living Buddha, Living Christ, that kind of thing. Don't remember a whole lot with those. It's been a while since I read them, but they had interesting information in them. Um, I've read some good historical fiction, which I have to get it back because I was listening to the Diviners on Libby. That's another thing too. I really enjoyed going bovine and beauty queens. not historical fiction, but by Lou Ray. So yeah, I definitely recommend those. I read the first book in the Gemma Doyle trilogy, which is called A Great and Terrible Beauty. That one was really well done. I think that was actually her first book that she had published, that series. And I have to go back and read the other two, because I read the first one. But I was really liking the Diviners. I like a lot of like flowy prose in books. I don't know if all of it would be considered like purple prose, but I'm like at the beginning of Circe, and like the style of that. I love the style of The Lovely Bones. There was a book called Serena, I think that's how you say it. I enjoyed that one. That was about a mermaid. So I kind of like those. I also liked The Elegance of the Hedgehog and Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. I like really character-driven books. I love beautiful prose and character-driven books. Not that I don't like a good plot. That's always a plus. But those are like my main things that I look for in books. As for what I'm typically writing, I've written a lot of short stories. I am currently working on a sort of horror-ish kind of thing. Kind of like a strange story about um, jackalopes and what happens when somebody is kind of like obsessed with one. That's going to be the start of like my new series that I'm going to be creating. I was looking for something different to write, but I didn't want it to be like super out there, but like fun, you know? One thing that I probably will never ever put into my book is extreme gore, because like I don't write it, I can't take it. It's just not my thing. Um, Heavy adult scenes will also be something that will probably never make it into any of my books. No hate to anybody that likes it, it's just not my thing, right? So, yeah, if that's what you're looking for, you're not going to find it in there. If you want sarcastic characters, a strange plot, some ridiculousness, a little bit of sadness, um, then definitely check out my stuff. I have a lot of videos posted about my books, so you will definitely be able to find it somewhere with my name and links and all that other stuff. But my last book was called I Don't Know These Shadows, and it was a book of short stories. Just like 10 short stories in there. The one before that was called The Silly Things We Talked About, and that was basically like poetry and like artwork and pictures that I took. I'm not an artist by no means, so these were just like little doodles and stuff, but I thought it added something a little more to it than just straight poetry, just words. I wanted something that was, a little bit more creative, in my opinion. I have a couple zines that I am working on. One of them I'm like halfway through, I would say. But my main focus right now is my Jackalope story. And I am piecing together my fantasy book. The fantasy book is going to be bigger and have more characters and stuff, so that's going to take a little bit more time. I'm not sure. I want to start it before Nano. Not sure what I'm going to be writing for NaNoWriMo this year. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. Just hope to get one of these done before that time. So, what's up with everyone else? What are you guys reading lately? What are you watching? Are you writing anything? Any cool projects going on? Let me get myself a damn tripod. What are you doing, Nate? You trying to wake up? What time is it anyways? Let's see. It's 1:22. Well, I've been reading books for Indian Wars. I am on the judging panel for... Oh, that's cool. That is definitely cool. I do have some indie books that are on like my Nook app and stuff that I have to get to. Like I started, I just have so many books I'm going through, so I always tell people it can take me time. And of course, book club picks. Yeah. I love the idea of book clubs. I just don't have like time to commit to reading that and having enough time to finish it for like the book club, you know. But maybe one day. That definitely would be something really cool. Well, I suppose I should get the stuff going that I need to get going because I have an overnight tonight, so I gotta sleep pretty soon. Writing projects are a slew of book reviews. That is true. That is true. Because you're always reviewing and critiquing and criticizing your stuff. Maybe shouldn't, but we do. Yeah, I feel ya. Sometimes it seems like work consumes us and everything, so I've been just trying to take little bits of time out, even if it is just to like read like a page or two before like I go to bed or like right when I come home. That way I get at least some enjoyment, even if it's that much. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and commenting. Thank you for the ones that commented appropriate things. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oops.